Good day. Welcome to our IGCSE Physics series. And we are looking at the first section of topics that you will find in your IGCSE curriculum. Here we will explain some concepts and try to give you a clearer understanding of what is in your textbook. Please feel free to pause and use the resources that we show in the slide series, and also note down anything that you think you will need in future. We hope you enjoy this series. Next one, length. So length is how we measure things, right? So how can we define length? What is the definition of length? Length is a unit which is in meters and is the distance traveled by an object. So for example, if I have a pencil and I'm walking on the pencil from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, then what is the distance that I travel from my starting point to my finishing point? And that will be the length. So from A to B, so finger 1 to finger 2, what is the length or the distance? So length and distance in this case will be the same thing. The length of an object will be, for example, the pencil, or you can have the distance that an object travels, like a car or a train or a plane. Then how is length measured and standardized? So length is measured in meters, and it is standardized through the standard notation method. So if you have a decimeter, it's 10 to the power of minus 1 meter. If you have 1 centimeter, it's 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. And if you have a millimeter, then it is 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. And meters will be your standard unit of measurement. What are submultiples and how to understand them? So submultiples are multiples of the original meter that we are working in. So if you have 1 meter and you are working only in meters, if you go to decimeters, then it means you are moving closer to your comma. So it means that you don't have a full meter, but you have like a piece of the meter in the form of a decimeter, which is less than 1 meter, a centimeter, which is also less than 1 meter, or millimeter, micrometer, nanometer. So all of these are after the decimal. So your meter will be your 1, and your deci, centi, milli, micro, and nano will be after your decimal. So then you will have 0.01, 0.001, or 0.301, and so forth until you get to nanometer. And if you have large distances, then you also have multiples with meters, and this will be in the positive direction. So that means that you have kilometer, which is 10 to the power of 3 meters. So it will be 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer, because it will have 3 zeros, not just 1 zero. Then how do we read rulers or measurement instruments? The importance here is to have your eyes in line with the section you are trying to measure. So if I put my ruler up to the screen and you are not looking directly at where you want to measure, then you could get an inaccurate measurement due to the fact that you have a skewed view, as you can see in this picture down here. So it might seem like you are closer to the 80 than to the 75 when you are not looking directly at the measurement you are trying to take. So if I want to see 5 and measure 5 inches in this case, let's turn it around so that it makes sense. If you want to measure 10 centimeters, which is 8 inches roughly, so you will go from 0 to 10. But if you are looking at it skewly, it will seem like your finger is on 9.9 and not on 10. So this is why it's very important to face your ruler or your measuring instrument as perpendicular as possible, or straight ahead as possible. Thank you for joining us in today's session on IGCSE Physics. We hope that this topic has helped you to gain some insight into what you can expect in this curriculum for physics. Enjoy your day. Bye.